Hi everyone, Shelly Scherer here with Living Well with Shell. Today on my take, something else that came in my FabFitFun box, Prep Rally by Drybar. There is the product. It smells amazing. So this is a primer and detangler, but it also is a heat resistor. Now I haven't used a heat resistant product for years because 9 times out of 10 they muck up your straightening iron. So they are not products that you should be putting on your hair if you don't want your flat iron to get that goo on it all the time. It's gross. So really do your best to try and get your hair dried and styled, then use your root lifters, like, you know, things that you can put along your root line, either powders or sprays, or beforehand that you use when you're blow drying. But if you're putting a lot of these heavier products that were around, a lot of them have left the market, but there was a lot around about a decade ago or so. Yeah, they do bad damage to your utensils. So far my stuff's fine. But for those of you that know that I have fibromyalgia and that I'm on the guaifenesin protocol, this does have a lot of extracts and stuff in it that cannot touch my skin. So I slip a towel around my body right after I've come out of the shower. I spray it around the sides and the back where I know my heating iron's gonna go, and across the top. Do not put enough in that'll soak into my skin. So far, I haven't noticed any blocking. That is a term for the protocol. If you don't know what I mean, don't worry about it. But I do know I have a lot of followers that follow me because of my fibro. So I just wanted to explain that this is a gray area, okay? But I've really been loving it. It has not mucked up my utensils. The smell is amazing. Please know, I try and make this caveat most of the time, I am not a purist. I am not recommending products that I know have zero chemical basis. I don't. When things are bad, I don't use them, but there's a lot of compromise in my life, and I just try and get the best, quote unquote, the best I can do, the cleanest products I can get. But this one I thought was, I don't know what it's worth. I'm sorry, I should have looked that up for you. But most things that come in the FabFitFun box are not grossly expensive, I have noticed so far. And they do these things so that people can try new products, and then you can perhaps purchase them and become a purchaser. So yeah, Prep Rally, detangler heat thing, love it, and I just, like I say, love the smell. So if you're having a little trouble with your hair, and I think maybe my flattening iron might have been broken because it might have been heating up too much. I burnt my hair a couple weeks back. Now I've just had it trimmed, so my hairdresser took it all off, but I went into here, maybe I held for too long, or I didn't recognize how hot it was, but I have really been struggling this past few months, or 6 months really, with the ends of my hair getting very broken and dead. And I was worried that it could have been, you know, was it just my hair? Was it fibro hair loss? Because that is a huge thing for us. Was it my flattening iron? I only do my hair every couple days. I think it definitely was the flattening iron, but since I started using this, and since my trim, I haven't noticed it. I also spray just a little across the top, because it does, you can see here, my hair isn't flat, and I have no product in it, okay, other than touching over the top with this. I wash my hair, I condition it, I rinse it in cold acid water. I have one of those ionized alkaline water machines, and I always save my acid water. That way the cuticles are all closed. You always get lovely, smoother hair right out of the gate before you even started styling. I put the towel around me, mist a little bit with this, and I noticed that I've got just that little bit of extra body, plus I've got protection, which I just love. So other than backcombing a little bit, or if I really am having a bad hair day, putting a product in on the hairline that is safe for me. Haven't really even had to bother with that lately. So Prep Rally by Drybar, FabFitFun box last month. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll catch you on the flip side.